Indian mythology is overdone, right? It's a good thing that authors like Amish and Kevin Missel are moving on to different genres. Pretty close to it, but different ones. Kevin Missel, the author of the very famous and best-selling Kalki trilogy, the author of Narsimha trilogy, and the author of Meghnad, has come up with a new series called the Sinbad series, and this is the book 1, which has just released on January 25. And thanks to my association with the author, that I have gotten an advanced copy of the book to give you a spoiler-free review of this book. Now, Sinbad series, this is a reimagining of the very old tale of Sinbad the Sailor. I will call him Sinbad because yeah, that's how I have been talking about him since I was a kid. Anyway, this is a reimagining where there are monster hunters, there are monsters, Greek mythology, and there's also a mix of Roman mythology. There's Nephilim, there are gods, angels, and so much more in this book. And in just a moment, you will get a review of what I think about this book. But before that, hi there, I am Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. Follow me on my social media at Indian Booktuber, and make sure you turn your notifications on so that you get notified every time I post a bookish video, which I do all the time. So, the book 1 in the series, Sinbad and the Trumpet of Israfil. Now, this book sort of moves in two parallel stories. So, one story is from 4 years ago, and one is the present day in the life of Sinbad. The 4 years ago story is when Sinbad was trying to, become a monster hunter. He was under training, and there he actually comes across this girl who he falls in love with, but she is too dangerous for everybody, for the whole world. And in the present day, Sinbad is actually going to hunt this girl. Sinbad is on a mission to save the world in 7 days, and he is supposed to kill this girl, the girl he loves. Discussing about what I feel about this book, I feel like the writing is smooth, flowing, and much better than whatever I have read from Kevin Missel. I mean, the whole book, writing wise and concept wise, was something I really enjoyed reading, and I feel like I want to see this more and more from Indian authors. I think they need to diversify into genres like these. Like fantasy is awesome, isn't it? Discussing about the characters, there are a lot of characters in the book. There's Sinbad, then there's Safina, the girl in the story. Then Sinbad's master is there, Master Reis. There's a villain, is Azrael, and there are more villains as well. Then there's Idris, Ashrafia, Sinbad's sidekick Hussain. I'm probably pronouncing all the names wrong, but yeah, there are a lot of characters, and I really found it all very interesting. Now, this is something that author has publicly spoken about and talked about how he is hugely inspired from Percy Jackson series, and you do get a lot of Percy Jackson series vibes from it, even though I like Heroes of Olympus now more than Percy Jackson, but still. But at the same time, I also got a lot of Mortal Instrument series vibes. There's Nephilim, and yeah, there are characters which I can pick up from that. But honestly speaking, the moment Sinbad met Safina, I kind of had the vibe of a little bit of Infernal Devices series. I have not read the whole of it, so Mortal Instruments was more, familiar to me, but I got those vibes and I really liked it. But number one thing, world building. Now, there are a lot of characters in this book, there are a lot of creatures in the book, a lot of monsters as well, but it is all over the place. It didn't have any clarity or continuity. I feel like when you read fantasies, and if it's a very complex and big fantasy, it does become very simple when the world building is done right. But for this book, if you ask me to explain how this world is like, how Sinbad's world is like in this book, it would be something I cannot explain to you because it was not given out that clearly to me. And even if I try, I'll get a headache. So yeah, it is all over the place. And the second thing was the romance. Now, this book is a very good book. I really like reading it. But if you ask me to judge this book or tell you how this book is as a romance, it's not that good. Now, there are a lot of fantasy romances that I've read. Mortal Instrument series obviously is there, Infernal Devices series, then there's Throne of Glass series. I mean, those are awesome. But this one, the romance element was not that, prominent, I would say. I mean, yeah, you talk about Sinbad meeting Safina, doing things for her, falling in love, and even there's another girlfriend. Let's talk about that. But where are the butterflies? Where is that amazing feeling you get when you read a romance? That was something I felt missing in the book. Then there are also some like jumps, as in at one place Sinbad is talking about this character named Kasim, and he's like, oh my god, this he's usually very warm and all that. You just met the character like a few days ago. How do you know he's usually that type? One more thing which I am still wondering how it happened was at one place, Safina is supposed to enter a fort, okay? And there's a talk about how supernatural entities cannot enter that fort. Then how was Safina able to enter that fort? Or did she not enter that fort? Now I have read that passage 3, 4 times. Either I am missing something, either I am clearly not understanding the book, at least that passage, or there was some issue. But if you do end up reading it, let's just discuss it, right? So I have told you about the things I loved, right? I have told you about the two things that I did not like, romance and world building. And I am telling you about the question marks for me in the book. One last question mark for me in the book was how Sinbad changed, okay? So Sinbad was initially in the past 4 years ago part is quite opposite to Master Reese. He's always judging him. He's always like not like him. And when you see the present of Sinbad, you will see that he has started to become like him. But that transformation, you see it, but you can't feel it. Why you can't feel it? Or is it that there was some part missing which describes why he changed, right? Maybe that was missing. So that's another question mark for me. But overall, I felt this book was really good. I was actually very excited to read it because you do not get a lot of fantasy. You get a lot of mythology from Indian authors, Indian mythology, but you do not get a lot of fantasy mixed with other mythologies and characters who are not Indian, okay? And I loved it. I loved the adventure in the book. I loved the elements in the book, like the characters, the monster hunters, and stuff that is happening in the book. I loved it. The fantasy world also, I loved it, even though I did not like the world building. So yes, my final opinion about this Sinbad and the Trumpet of Israfil is that as a beginner, you must read it. You would love it as a fantasy book, and you will also like reading this book a lot as long as you are not expecting solid romance or solid like strong world building from it. So overall, I gave this book 3.8 out of 5 stars. I mean, I am excited about this book, and I would recommend you guys to try it out if you're looking for a simple, nice fantasy for a beginner. And yes, thank you so much for watching this review video, and I am really thankful to the author for actually reaching out to me once again. I have actually reviewed almost all the works of Kevin Missel. All of the links are down below in the description. If you're beginning to start reading Kevin Missel, I would say start with Kalki trilogy, even though Narsimha is my favorite, but I would not recommend Narsimha for beginners. But yes, and one more thing, a lot of people are like, Manpreet, there's too much of Indian mythology these days. I don't want to read it. So even then, you can read Kevin Missel and you can pick up this book now. So yes, do tell me what you think about it. Do tell me if you have checked out this book or if you are planning to read it. And if you do read it, come back here or in my DMs and let's discuss about this book. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. This is Manvi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.